What up, guys? Tokyo Made here. I just want to put this out before y'all watch the video. The way I was hoping for this reaction video to come out didn't come out the way that I was supposed to, so I had to crop out moments where I was watching the anime, which was like 90% of it. So it's gonna turn into pauses where I'm reacting to certain scenes and giving my thoughts. And the only thing I'll say is hopefully you've seen the anime, so a lot of the things that I'm talking about, some of you will get it. For the others of you that may not have seen it, you won't, but I still encourage you to stay for it, since when you go back and watch it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And plus, if you do decide to dive into the game, that you're gonna enjoy it as well. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I hope that y'all still enjoy it. Stick to it through the end with me. If you do, you're a real one. All right, I'm gonna get out of your hair so that you can enjoy this video. This is your host, Tokyo Made. Welcome back. As you saw from the thumbnail and the title, I'm going to react to Cyberpunk Edgerunners episode 1. As well as doing a breakdown of the anime based on playing the game itself. Now, prior to the game being released, I had no knowledge or idea of what Cyberpunk was about, and based off of a recommendation, I went ahead and bought the game. Regardless of the bugs and the problems that the game had, I loved it. I think that's all there is to it, right? And plus, my friend Keandris was like, "Hey, Tokyo, since you love like Cyberpunk, why don't you go ahead and react to it?" And I was like, "All right, bet." So shout out to you, Key, for suggesting this idea to me. If y'all want to see me react to episode 2, go ahead and get this video to 10 likes, because doing so tells YouTube that y'all enjoyed the video and that it's going to put my video out to a wider audience of folk anime as well. And before I get into it, I just want to give y'all a little nugget. The term Edgerunners refers to folks that live on the border or on the edge, doing the extremes to no regard to their life. In other words, wanted mercenaries, doing jobs and gigs, cyberpunks. Their whole purpose to being a cyberpunk is basically to be well known, be a legend, get money and fame, and be talked about in a club called the Afterlife, and that's based off of the game, in the game. So let's see if in the anime that concept applies as well, which I'm pretty sure it does. Lastly, when I'm about to make my input, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the anime, and when I'm done, I will resume it. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. Ooh, that's nice city already. The building on the right, I think that's Petrochem. That's Petrochem's building. And these are mega corporations. That's Arasaka. The insignia with the blue light, that's Arasaka. The one on the right should be Petrochem. And these are mega corporations that basically control Night City. Almost like, I think, what's the term? Capitalism, I believe. Yeah. Now, a cyber psycho. A cyber psycho is based on the game. It's mentioned that person who has cybernetic implants and their bodies rejected it is rejecting the implant. Like it causes like hallucinations, inflammations. There were a whole bunch of causes and their symptoms too, but basically a cyberpsycho is someone who their body can't adjust to the cybernetic implants, and as a result their whole entire body rejects it, and eventually it affects their brain to where they become psychotic, aka cyberpsycho. And when you play the game, if you played the game, there'll be missions based on that, and you can either kill them or save them. But if you do save them by not killing, basically using like melee weapons and stuff, you get more money. Also, the blades that he's using are called mantis blades, a weapon that you can get in the game. Now, I like how they done a visual representation of a Sandivis, and this is a operating system that you can use in the game, which slows down time, allows you to accelerate, gives you more power, more speed. In exchange for more power and speed, time is slowed down for a short while. In the game, they have a lot of different variations based on how many seconds for however much attributes and so on and so forth. Also, Max Tech, they're also another mega corporation. You do see them in the game, I think in the prologue. I'm sorry, now when I think about it, there's an actual scene too. Yeah, in the prologue, a similar situation like this, not with a cyber psycho, I believe, but someone that just is being stupid, and Max Tech comes in and takes them out. A Ripper Doc. Ripper Docs are specialists, illegal specialists who do cybernetic implants. If you want the newest implant, they have it. Or if you want to sell anything, they have it. And as he mentioned, the BD brain dance, the one that he has is he watched was an illegal one. You know, black market, dark stuff known as virtues or XBDs. And so what brain dances are, I compare it to VR headset. You see everything that's going, but it's to the extreme, to the sense where you literally experience what whoever was recording it was seeing. You see it, you feel it, everything. So even if the person dies, you will feel like you got killed. But that's just like, it didn't really happen, but you just experienced that. So that's what a brain dance is. The brain dances were originally created for folks to experience porn, or when you go to like those sex pubs or whatnot, that you will put those on to basically have a sexual experience. Editors, folks have taken brain dances to a new level to be able to use it for other means besides sexual stuff. And another interesting thing too is based on certain regions in certain districts in night cities, there are gangs that rule those districts. So like Westbrook, you have the Mocs, you have the Tiger Claws, who are mainly known to be the ones who rule it. So hearing on the news that 6th Street, who are gangs that rule Santo Domingo, the district, the fact that they invaded there is interesting to me. Also, I know they live in I'm sorry that I keep on pausing it, but here they live in what's called a mega building, which are really, really huge apartment complexes. And the crazy thing is, their apartment setup is literally just like V, the main character that you play in the game. Like it's the exact same thing, the exact same place, the shelves and everything, the placement is all the exact same. Also, this scene right here, so this is in a time period where the corporate or the corpos, the rich folks, they're able to go back and forth up to space. Literally, they can literally go up to space. So that's how developed, that's how advanced the society is. The quote-unquote update that his Ripper Doc gave him, his software update, either could have been bugged, either could have had a virus, or it's incompatible, so it f***ed up, my fault, it jacked up the system. But then again, Arasaka is very advanced and up to scale, so their systems are highly up to date. So to think that he could, get away with it, he was naive. It's very interesting that he's finicky with his legs or impatient, because one of the characters in the game, Jackie, also does that too, which I'm pretty sure it probably has to do with anxiety. Maybe that's just my thought or guess. Yeah, that was crazy. And then two animals, they're also another gang. They're just a bunch of folks that are just brawn, like built. They built different. I would even say they have like berserk type cyberware. Like they're just modded different. Literally, that's how Trauma Team legit are. And even in the game, it talks about the different insurance policies. That if you're a corpo, about 90%, I think, about 90% of damages and costs, like Max Tac will cover a very high percentage. And so if you can't even afford, Trauma Team will not even take care of you. And that's like another reason. That's one of the reasons why like folks in Night City hate corpos, because corpos do not give a damn about people that are broke, people that are poor, can't afford, to even make ends meet, to even pay their rent. Like, they don't care about them. And just to point out, then again, all mega buildings look the same, and plus, because V lived in Watson, but he lives in Santo Domingo, so yeah, their mega buildings will generally be the same. I just don't like pompous, like stuck-ups like him. Also, just to point out, anybody affiliated with Arasaka, since the Japanese weapons manufacturer corporation, so anybody associated with Arasaka is Japanese, like straight up. Also, he could have I forgot the name, but he could have an additional cyberware, which definitely could be an Arasaka tech that allows it, that increases, you know, weapon speed, and plus he could have like Arasaka grade mods on top of it, on top of the parts that he has. Damn, like they just like cremated your mom and packed her in a container like that and put her in a vending machine. Like, yeah, that's disrespectful. His fidgeting probably could deal with anger, or if y'all have an idea of what it could be, you can leave your thoughts in the comments. With David, the habit of him shaking his feet, if shaking is the right word. There you have it, guys. That was my reaction to Cyberpunk Edgerunners episode 1 with a breakdown of the anime. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I hope to see you continue vibing in Tokyo's Gaming Lounge. This is your host, Tokyo Made, and I'll see you in the next video.